Welcome to the channel, and today we'll be focusing on Normal from Eminem's Kamikaze album. And this song marks our final video for songs from Kamikaze, and you can check out the full playlist of all the 11 songs in the order at which they appeared on the album at the link that pops up at the top right corner now. Normal joins a list of Eminem songs that focus on dysfunctional relationships, and here Eminem is talking about his desires to have a normal relationship, but based on his track record on songs, the chances of Eminem having a normal relationship are slim to none. Of course, this is a fictional relationship that Eminem is battling with on the song, and based on his personal experiences in life with relationships, it's not hard to see how Eminem gets inspiration to write songs like this. As we dive in, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications if you're new to the channel. The chorus of the song sees Eminem play on new social trends while getting his point across about his desire for a normal relationship.
My ex hates to talk, she's a texter, even when I'm in bed laying right next to her.
As you can see, that bit of the chorus is a play on how younger people these days communicate, since physical interaction is literally tanking at the moment with the rise of Tinder and all that, and Eminem uses this example to show an extreme case of how horrible things can get in the dating scene these days. The first verse of the song describes a situation of constant arguments that seem to happen in a circle at this point in their relationship. A disagreement is blown out of proportion, with extreme reactions like trying to leave the house in an evening gown after an argument. All this hints at the addiction to drama constantly, which Eminem describes as,
"We've been down this road too many times for me to count."
This bar ends the first verse, and as you can see, down this road too many times further stresses the point made earlier about the female's addiction to drama, since she's not really leaving him but just trying to stir things up. The second chorus of the song kicks in and the melody remains the same, although the lyrics are now entirely different, and this bar is actually quite clever.
Always gotta be so extra, like a fucking terrestrial.
Extra on its own means to go over the top, and in this context, it means to be too dramatic. Eminem then connects this with terrestrial, to stress on the point he's trying to make about things being extremely abnormal in the relationship, since extraterrestrial means off or from outside the earth or its atmosphere. So she's so extra that it's so strange and out of this world, according to Eminem. Eminem starts the second verse by describing some things anyone's partner in a relationship will be glad to hear, like,
"She don't even know that she's the first thing I think of when I wake up and the last thing I think of before I go to sleep." Psych.
Notice how Eminem ends his brief bars about how he's so hopelessly in love with the word psych. This word was also used on Nice Guy, and it means that everything Eminem said before was all a lie, since psych, sometimes spelled as P-S-Y-C-H, is used when saying something you don't really mean. They are both cheating in the relationship, and it even gets violent too, since Eminem stated he accidentally busted her jaw with a Louisville Slugger. And for those who don't know this, a Louisville Slugger is a popular baseball bat, but nonetheless, all these abnormalities make their love grow stronger. Just after describing how dangerous their relationship can get by stating nitrogen and hydrogen mixed with ignitable liquids, Eminem adds this,
"But I'm finally seeing she's only mine for the time being."
This is a play on the popular internet saying that goes like this: "She's not yours, it's just your turn." And with this realization on Eminem's part, Eminem then tries to sabotage the relationship by bringing up previous problems constantly, and Eminem plays on the term dry heave to describe how he does this constantly, even when he doesn't have much to go on, and accuse her, since dry heave means repeated, involuntary retching unaccompanied by vomit. The beat changes and the third verse starts, and Eminem describes what pushed him to cheat and made him resentful in the first place. And Eminem goes on a rampage of insults directed at the female that can be summarized as "eat a dick." Eminem then moves on to add how her friends act as spies for her in the relationship, and Eminem cleverly describes this.
"Hoping they'll come back with intel, but I'm the one who's thrown into the spiral."
Intel in that bar means information of military or political value, and since Eminem describes her friends as moles, which means spy before this bar, this makes perfect sense. It's also important to add that the processor maker, Intel, on the logo of the company has Intel thrown into a spiral, just as Eminem describes himself in that bar. The next few bars has a lot of fans wondering and asking, who is Milo? Since the female was cheating on him with Milo, and Milo, while banging this female involved with Eminem, is still dumb enough to tell her to pass Eminem his demo. And demo in that bar is a record to demonstrate the capabilities of a musician or performer. Eminem is not about to engage in fights now and states this:
Let's sleep on it like they did Revival.
To sleep on something is to delay making a decision onto the following day, so Eminem is delaying a potential fight. But notice how Eminem also states like they did Revival, and in that context, sleep on it means something different. It means to be ignored, or in Revival's case, criminally underrated. Eminem is pretty much the one top artist that can nail these songs about dysfunctional relationships, which are more common than most people will admit, and I'll even argue that relationships similar to this to a certain degree are more common than the Snow White fairy tale love songs constantly on the radio. If you enjoyed this and would like to support the channel, please donate at the link in the description and leave your thoughts below on this song. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you made it this far.